In 1958, as part of the modernization of the Air National Guard, 4 units, including the 172nd TAC Recon Squadron at Kellogg Field in Battle Creek, received the Martin RB-57A Canberra from the U.S. Air Force. The RB-57A Canberra was a high-altitude tactical reconnaissance aircraft developed from the British English Electric Canberra and built under license by the Glenn Martin Company in the early 1950s. It was the first variant of the B-57 Canberra to enter U.S. service, specifically designed for photographic and electronic reconnaissance missions. Powered by two Wright J65 turbojet engines, each producing about 7,200 pounds of thrust, the RB-57A had a maximum speed of around 570 miles per hour and a service ceiling exceeding 50,000 feet. Its range was approximately 2,000 miles depending on fuel load and mission profile. Structurally, the RB-57A closely resembled its British predecessor, but incorporated some American modifications, such as improved avionics and cockpit instrumentation. The aircraft featured a thin, straight-wing design, which contributed to its excellent high-altitude performance. It also had a tandem cockpit arrangement for a pilot and a reconnaissance systems operator. The RB-57A was primarily outfitted with photographic cameras and electronic surveillance equipment instead of conventional bombing capabilities. This allowed it to conduct strategic reconnaissance, battlefield surveillance, and weather reconnaissance missions. It was particularly valuable for Cold War intelligence gathering, as it could fly at high altitudes beyond the reach of many enemy air defenses at the time. Despite its capabilities, the RB-57A had some limitations. Its engines lacked the power needed for high-altitude sustained operations, leading to later models like the RB-57D and RB-57F, which featured enlarged wings and more powerful engines to extend their operational envelope. The RB-57A saw service primarily in the U.S. Air Force during the 1950s and early 1960s, conducting missions over regions of interest, including the Soviet Union and China. It was eventually phased out in favor of more advanced reconnaissance aircraft, like the U-2 Dragon Lady. In summary, the RB-57A Canberra was a pioneering American-built reconnaissance aircraft that played a crucial role in Cold War intelligence gathering. Its legacy influenced the development of later high-altitude reconnaissance platforms, ensuring continued aerial surveillance capabilities for the U.S. Air Force.